By the virtue of powers vested upon me as the acting Vice Chancellor this afternoon, I constitute this gathering as we give thanks and celebrations for the achievements being celebrated this afternoon. You may be seated. Settle down. The Chancellor in his absentia, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, members of council and their partners, families, many of whom will be watching us now or a little later as we're streaming, the VC and Principal of Unisa in absentia, Professor Puleng Linkabula, to the graduates' family members, parents, sisters, brothers, children, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, and loved ones, guardians, supporters, funders, Unisa alumni, and most importantly to you, our graduating class of 2023. Molweni, Thubilang, Dumelang, Sanbonan. Good afternoon, Jambo. All protocol is observed. My name is Professor Tenjiwe Meiwa. I'm the Vice Principal responsible for research and postgraduate studies. And thank you, all of you, for making it this afternoon and making this ceremony possible. I express my honor as the acting Vice Chancellor, who is not able to come this afternoon. She sends her apologies, well wishes, congratulations, greetings, and love. I'm honored to serve in her stead. This ceremony should last for a little less than 2 hours. It has 6 parts. It seems a lot, but it is a very short ceremony, and we request that you stay with us for the entire time. The ceremony has 6 parts: this introduction that I'm doing, the address that shall be from Chancellor, His Excellency, the tutelar head of the university, the person who actually heads graduations, our ex-president, Dr. Thabo Mbeki. He has sent Professor Matlakala to be his voice. He scripted that speech for her to read out. That will be the second part. The third part shall be the hooding, which will be done at the extreme right. You will have been told about this, but the graduates tend to be very nervous and excited, and at times forget all of this. And of course, that will be a virtual kind of ceremonial hooding. We don't hood as we used to do in the past. We'll have closure. After closure, we'll have the national anthem, which will be the 5th part, and the last part shall be the dissolving of the congregation, and the procession shall leave with you on your feet. So that's the 6 parts, which should be less than about 2 hours, more or less 2 hours. This afternoon, I'm accompanied by my colleagues who have come to celebrate you graduates. My colleagues that are here this afternoon is the Registrar, Professor Mtata, who is the head of graduations from the administration side, doing this work on behalf of the Chancellor, His Excellency, the owner of graduations. With him is the acting registrar who shall be holding, Dr. Janssen. They didn't put you on my notes here, Doc. For whatever reason, they wanted to get rid of you. Be careful. And then we have a Professor Dichaba of the College of Education, Professor Matlakala of the College of Human Sciences, who's the voice of the Chancellor this afternoon. We have the CIO, Me Nakene Mkinqi, who's the Vice Principal, who will be shaking hands. We have Professor Hlabangane from the College of Human Sciences. We have Professor Ngubane from the College of Human Sciences. Professor Mashau, the Deputy Dean of the College of Human Sciences. Professor Mkize from the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Dr. Godi from the same college, Economic and Management Sciences, and Dr. Mashau from the College of Education. I have two Mashaus here. I know you won't remember all these names. But the reason I'm reading them out is because we're making history here. Huh? We're recording this. We want to be sure that our archives are properly recorded for you. So when we get you to be on the stage here, yesterday we were here yesterday evening and this morning again. So we've just cleaned the red carpet for you so that when you get on the stage, it's your moment. You get on here, you face the audience with nothing sticking out of your teeth. And the umbrellas are there to get you to be properly recorded for our archives because we're on the World Wide Web. Eh? We've invested on 5 cameras for you graduates. It has cost us a lot of money just for you. So that's how important you are to us. Graduates, it's your moment. You must be happy that at least this journey is over. It's been a long one. Some of you short, but long because of its intensity. Being a Unisa student is very demanding. It needs a lot of discipline. And we're never there for you. It's good to see and meet you, our graduates. And you look on point. I mean, I'm looking at the heels. Wow, money has been spent there. Look at those boots. And the makeup is on point, and so you're well dressed. You look gorgeous. You look the part. So don't disappoint on the stage when it's your moment. Walk with pride. Wear your crown, represented by your meta board. That's what it actually means when you have a meta board, that you've achieved something. You know, read about it. It's there, including the hood that you're wearing is from the British tradition. You'll see that at the back it has what looks like a bag. It's meant to be meaning that now that you're educated, everybody expects a lot of you. It was meant to put in books, gifts, and all of that from its legacy. Okay? So you have all of what we want you to be, not just what you are through your certificates, but through all this tradition that we're following. We are 150 years this year, hence we actually feel quite matured and wise. And thank you for all the wisdom that you've poured into your hoods, because that's a demonstration of the amount of work that you have actually gone into over the years. Unisa has 31 campuses across all 9 provinces. We are the only international university that's given this responsibility to do our postgraduate, forgotten, I'm a postgraduate manager, to do our higher education, teaching, research, and innovation at an international level. So we appreciate the fact that you actually are making history on the 150 years. Next year it will be just an uneven number. Huh? So those that will be next year will not be as exciting as you guys. So congratulations on your success. Congratulations on being associated with the University of the Land, the only university with the country's name. We carry such huge responsibility, carrying everybody on our shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, this year is indeed not only big, but this month. You don't realize how much history you're making. It's a big month. It's an Africa month. And 2 days from now, we're having an Africa Day on the 25th of May. And this year's Africa Day theme is that Africa for Africans trading intra-Africa. There's what we call Africa Inter-Trade Agreements. We want to be accelerating that. Those agreements, those who are in the colleges of economic and management sciences or who know about economics and all of that will know the significance of this because within the continent, we only trade amongst ourselves 6%. That's how horrible we are. The entirety of our trading is external to Africa. So we look up to you to be very conscious when you buy whatever you buy, that if it's not made in South Africa, let it be made within Africa the best you can, at the least at the borders of Africa. And this year, of course, on the 25th of May, we just accentuating that. Hence the importance of this graduation of, it has so many histories. So when you get up on the stage, you not just only what our Chancellor, Thabo Mbeki, believes is a recipe for success, but as a core team, he says you shouldn't just only become despondent when days are dark because the weather's bad, nor should you turn triumphalist because the sun shines, but through your hard work, be consistent in what you do throughout all seasons. As we know, he's one of the presidents that has demonstrated consistency, even beyond in terms of maintaining values and philosophies that he subscribes to. So is that what we expect of you? With that said, today is the zenith. It's your zenith. You've reached it. You're up there. You're on the climax. This is the culmination of your hard work. This is the height of your excellent efforts at Unisa. Today, you actually come to one of your goals. Today, you graduate. Today, you become what in my language is Zulu, we say inkunzi, isematuleni, meaning calves become bulls. That is, today you've become not just only a leader of your studies, but a leader of other people by making good choices. You've taken agency for your work. You've made good choices. Hence, you hear a number of our students that never get to come here or during the duration that you have, but it's because of the discipline. It's because of the agency, self-agency, self-discipline. So we want to share your celebrations on the stage and through the cameras. So please look the part and not spoil our archives there. We want good records here. The second part of the ceremony is the Chancellor's voice, which is being ushered in now by Professor Matlakala. Over to you, ma'am.
The Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Tenjiwe Meiwa, our registrars, Professor M. Stewart Mutata and Dr. Jansen, our Vice Principal ICT, Ms. Matabo Nakene, our representatives from the deaneries, Professor Cindy Ngubani, Professor Tinanda Bamashau, Professor Noktula Shamangani, and Professor Mpodi Chaba, our distinguished academics as well, honored guests, graduates, families and friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Special greetings to our Chancellor, His Excellency. We're grateful for this opportunity given by our Chancellor, Tata Wombeki, to speak on his behalf. To all of you, our graduates, hearty congratulations. Let me begin by saying our country is very proud to have you as additions to the professional workforce. Essentially, our country is in need of technical and professional expertise, such as of your kind. You have, each one of you individually, worked very hard to be where you are today. And I want to support this by quoting one of Zig Ziglar's motivational quotes, which says, open quote, "You are what you are, and you are where you are because of what has gone into your mind. You change what you are, you change where you are by changing what goes into your mind." Close quote. I want to believe that your academic achievements prompt you to use all will give you a strong professional and specialization foundation. Therefore, you must move with the times. Engage in lifelong learning so that you can be a master of one in your own specialty. As you go on with your lifelong learning, you will ultimately be a jack of all trades in your own specialty. Idea number 3, learn to be assertive. You can only be trusted when you are confident. So you have to go and apply all your knowledge, all the skills and the experience that Unisa has given you to tackle the various challenges and changes taking place around you. Number 4, know your scope of practice very well. This will assist you and guide you in your responsibilities and limitations in working as a professional. You need to understand the parameters of safe and effective practice in this context that is influenced more by legislation. Now that you have acquired your new or you have upgraded your knowledge and experience, as well as your competencies, it is important to understand your role as a member of your professional team. Number 6, join a professional organization. And here we mean not only the unions, but also academic and continuing professional organizations. These organizations can inform you about policies, the laws, and the legal responsibilities when you are administering your professional activities. So with the generous information that you will get from this organization, you will be able to supplement the tools of trade that you find in your space of work. Number 6, very interesting, rest before you are tired. The professions in South Africa are faced with a crisis, specifically that of shortage of the workforce. We know of the shortage of teachers, nurses, social workers, psychologists, and so forth and so on. One way of curbing the shortage is overtime work. Therefore, for those of you who want to go moonlighting Please remember that you are a human. You need to take rest. Rather use all of your energy for the betterment of your growth in the profession. Idea number 7, last but not least, be a Unisa ambassador. Wherever you go, you are representing our university. So your actions, your appearance, your hygiene, the walk that you will walk here on the red carpet, your attitude, they should all reflect the professions that you are in line with your qualifications. In short, present yourself as a professional with integrity, because integrity is one of the values of our institution. So, dear graduates, be proud of your degrees and diplomas, because, as indicated earlier, you are recorded and counted amongst those who completed their studies in the first 150 years of UNISA's being. We are truly proud of you. In conclusion, I want to say to UNISA, keep up the good work. And to all of you graduates, families, and everybody, congratulations again. Thank you.
Wow. Isn't that fascinating? Thanks, Prof. Matlakala. I don't want to spoil this. We probably want to have a copy of that to read yourself as often as you possible can, to check yourself up. Good word from the Chancellor, His Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, could we ensure that we stay for the entire 2 hours as pleaded earlier? The very first graduate, a master's graduate, is as important as the very last one. The reason that they are this positioned is because of their qualifications and their names, which is the two facets that they can't do anything about. Please give them audience till the end. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this afternoon as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Mukhtar Jacobs receives the degree of Master of Education.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Petrus Jacobus Lottering receives the degree of the Bachelor of Theology Honours.
Nicole Margaret Priscilla Jacobs. Soon Janse van Rensburg. Petra Kamper. Maria Jacqueline Lowen. Marilyn Matthews. Miriam Nolutando Mayezana.
Lauren Liesel McLaughlin. Lofusi Miriam Mene. Joy Tendai Muela. Lucreza Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, we are in Western Cape. Lucreza Marilyn Mayberg. Yeah,
Natasha Nordman. Nicole Norman. Dedre Lee October. Rennie October. Chantel Peterse. Nawal Smith. Sadika Solomons. Elana Enfred Stoffels. Lorraine Basti Stradom. Nikiwe Daisy. Tildy Theron. Chardonnay van der Vent. Daniel Verwey. Charlize Victor. Hoa Vachi. Tamrin Ann Van. Arnelda Godin West. Julia White Phillips. Williams Robin. Tanya Iris Benedette Vedboy. Lynette Shaw. Bernita
Yandiswa Patricia Nombeu. Pelisa Nozos. Faranaz Peterson, degree obtained with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Abib Mngwanda receives the degree of the Bachelor of Musicology. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Edna Fundira receives the degree of Bachelor of Theology. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Nursing Science. Deirdre Bauer, Elam Higgins, Nontokozo Sithole. Letitia Wilson. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Zodwa Melissa Tukulula. Liven Celine Bewi. Shanaz Brown. Marisa De Beer, degree obtained with distinction. Joyce Duma. Olivia Noctula Plate. Luzanne Clayden Hayes, degree obtained with distinction. Vikashni Gaz. Sala Ingrid Gustafson, degree obtained with distinction. Dilshad Harris. Lisa Marie Hartma. Lizette Ruth Hendricks. Colliette Haynes. Zelke Els Jacobs. Marelise Krieg, degree obtained with distinction. Arnold Sonwabi Mgaza. Is it Feroza? Mielani Feroza Maluleki. Candice Ain McKay. Reulisa Meyer. Deborah Fungai Mahachi Moyo. Kelly Ann Schultz, degree obtained with distinction. Carla Storm. Caitlin Jane Waters. Marlene Williams. Samantha Leandra Busby. Jamily Davids. Kirsten Claire Dedricks.
Nomthandazo sihoyi.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Adams Zaitunisa. Gadiesa. Field Denjoniel, a diploma obtained with distinction. Leigh Hendricks Tammy. Danielle Henry Kim, a diploma obtained with distinction. Amita Kians Tanith. Honorary Kutses Sean, a diploma obtained with distinction. Lewis Jade, a diploma obtained with distinction. McLean Leslie N, diploma obtained with distinction. Tevias Mfengwana Andiswa.
Uyinkosi ephakemeyo, mbongeni,
Mfwempu babongiwe. Pelsum Jani, a diploma obtained with distinction. Simone Prince Bianca. Ruiz Alicia, a diploma obtained with distinction. Sapat Ganifa. Tarirei Gloria, diploma obtained with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Simone Emily Ferdwood receives the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the national diploma. Bongani Kyandela.
Settle down. We are towards the end of our ceremony. I render congratulatory remarks and a vote of thanks. As Paul says in Colossians 3, verse 23, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters. You've demonstrated that, working hard, putting all your efforts in what was expected of you. Hence, you've made this ceremony possible. It's an honor again for me this afternoon to render these few words, remarking on all our graduates of the colleges of education and the College of Human Sciences. You've joined a group of alumni. Some of you will be actually have been alumni already, like those with postgraduate diplomas and higher degrees. We refer to you as Unisans. We have 22 alumni chapters across the world beyond the boundaries of South Africa. We encourage you to join these alumni chapters. A lot of work gets to happen within these chapters, amongst which, to me, we've just in 2022 instituted disciplined commitment and takes a lot of work on you. For us, this means a lot, and indeed, we want to congratulate you. You are joining alumni of note, amongst whom are names that you possibly will know, starting off with the current president, he's a Unisa graduate. President Mandela, Nobel laureate and former president, the first president of the Democratic South Africa, is a Unisan. Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu, Western native, Western Cape native, he's a Unisan. Ahmed Kathrada, born in KZN but ended up in this province, is a well-known politician who stood by integrity, Unisan. A retired judge, the one who actually ended his career in a very interesting way, Mukeng, he's a Unisan. Justice Dikgang Moseneke, retired Deputy Chief Judge of the Constitutional Court of this land, is a Unisan. A lot of thought leaders, business people, legal experts, and acclaimed entertainers are Unisans. Unisa has produced numerous people of note, amongst whom I will be remiss for not mentioning them. The monies that you have, should you still be carrying money in your purses right now, the governor of the Reserve Bank, he's a Unisan. The Seja Kganyago said that he's raising interest rates in 2 days' time. We didn't teach him that. Yvonne Chaka Chaka Mhinga, singer of note, businesswoman and philanthropist, she's a Unisan. Julius Malema, he's a Unisan. Some of whom will have actually departed because of the last 3 or so years that was full of a contribution in so-called NSFAS. It's not a free. By the virtue of powers entrusted to me this afternoon as the acting Vice Chancellor, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.